Hi guys, hope you're well. Wanted to do a quick video to tell you about the Azon Masterplan coming today. A couple of people, or some of you know about this because you've received a personal invite from me. And I wanted to tell you, without going on and on, because I've got more coming today. I'm doing the page up, I'm sending it out today. I wanted to tell you the secret to moving fast with this stuff. And it's basically the stuff that stops people. And I'll just get right into how the Azon Masterplan will help. So with this stuff, we know, we're just talking about the Amazon sites, we know you build the sites, you know how to pick niches, you know how to pick the keywords, you know how to rank them, you know how to do the SEO. There's all these things like making a cake, all the ingredients that you have to know about. But the thing that holds people back more than anything else is the grey area of when you start to do this, things start to happen. And it's knowing what to do to improve your results. So you may have seen that goal setting video that I did a couple of days ago, and we took like a calculator and we worked out your goals for $2,000 a month, 5,000, 10,000, and I broke it right down into how many sites you'd need, how it would work. But when you go to actually apply this, the problem that you've got is when you're applying it, the results aren't instant. Okay, so you set it up on tracking and you do all the stuff correctly, and results don't come flying in. And it's the grey area, the faith required. The grey area is the stuff that you need to do so you know what's happening. I hope that makes sense. It's basically if you have a site out there and your product one starts to sell, okay, it's knowing what to do to capitalize on the sales. It's knowing what to do to increase your rankings. It's knowing what to do to make sure that the site takes off. It's knowing how to set up a flipper listing and get some quick cash in. And if you know how to do those things, the most important thing is knowing what to do once something starts happening. And what Azon Masterplan does is you work with me personally, and I do the hard stuff, and we work together and we build your plan very much like in that goal setting video, but we do it personally. We work out where you're going and we get you there as quickly as possible. And yes, it's work. I'll show you later. I'm doing a lot of the legwork for you, a lot of the hard work, but we work on your plan. So if you've been watching my stuff, you have where you want to go. Now, you might not have goals, but you can follow that goal setting video and you can literally get where you want to go. And then we just get there. But the way we do it, I can't stress this enough, the way we do it, it's not just knowing the stuff. It's not just building the sites. It's not just sort of, yes, all that stuff is valid because you need to have stuff out there. But the thing that will make you money, the thing that will get you to your goals is knowing what to do based on what's happening. So if you get a site, it starts doing well. Do you keep it? Do you sell it? Do you create another site in the same niche? Well, that depends on your goals, how much you need to make a month, how quickly you want to do it, and how you want your business to look. So I'll say this, a lot of people do this stuff back to front. What they do is they just try and learn all the stuff and try and get it down and try and get all these basics down so they can then move forward. And what happens, this is why I decided to do Azon Masterplan, is I've been teaching this stuff for 7 years now. And in those 7 years, I've had people come up to me, or not come up to me, but people in email say, look, I'm doing brilliantly. I'm flipping sites. I've got money coming in. I've got this. And that's brilliant. I love seeing those emails. But a huge, huge part of it is people going, I can't get this to work. I can't get that to work. I'm not ranking. And I thought I'd do a service where we just do it together. Look, this stuff is really simple when it's broken down. The things that you need to do are simple, but the hard bit, the grey area that no one ever talks about, is just because you can do the stuff, you need to know what to do to capitalize on that. So if you get a few sales, the difference between you having a few sales and having a business that's actually working is knowing, okay, this is happening with the site. What do we do next? What's next in the pipeline? What's next in our goals? Where are we going? We've got this goal of $5,000 a month. How do we get there as quickly as possible? And that's what the Azon Masterplan is about. I'm really, really excited about it. It's something that I will be doing full time. Can you say that? It's sort of like something for me personally, I want to make sure, it's always been my goal is to take you from where you are to where you want to be. And I've sort of learned over the 7 years, look, I can release course after course, I can release free video after free video, and it's all good information if you use it. But the thing that will always hold you back, if you'll either use it and get results, but if you're feeling held back, the thing that will hold you back is because just because you know the stuff, I'll give you an example in a minute. Just because you know the stuff, it's the stuff in between. Once you've got it working, how do you capitalize on that? Very much like anything else, like building a sales page. Just because you know how to build a sales page, it doesn't guarantee sales. Just because you do Facebook ads doesn't mean, you see all this stuff about Facebook ads, it doesn't mean you're going to do an ad and sales come flying in. You need to know what to do based on what's happening. And the only way you learn how to do that is experience, is knowing, okay, this is happening, this normally happens like this, we should sell that site on Flipper, that will sell really well, we've now got a lump sum, reinvest that profit back into outsourcing content, work on another site, and you need to churn like that. And that's what I'm going to be doing with you. So if you're interested in it, I've got it coming up later. I'm doing the page up. I've just decided to send the page out. I'm going to do because we're coming up to Black Friday, I'm going to do a big discount on it, and it will give you pretty much all the content you need based on the goals you want to meet. So if you want to meet your goals, keep an eye out later today. I'm going to launch the page. I'll put a video here, and I'd love to work with you. If you're wanting to get a genuine business with goals that you want to get to, we can work on it together. So really excited about it. I will speak to you very soon. I hope that made sense, and I hope to work with you and get you to, look, this stuff doesn't need to be a constant treadmill of, oh, this software, this push button site, this next product. If you want a business, you can have one, but it's knowing what to do. It's knowing what to do once something starts happening. That's most important, okay? So you're doing more than you think, and then you start getting results and start getting traction, and then you build from that, and we'll do it together. Because my vision has always been to have you here in the living room with me. Literally. Like, have you here in the living room with me and build a plan and be at your computer and work on this together. But I can't physically do that, so this is the next best thing. We meet up every week. We build your goals. I help you build the stuff. You start getting results, and you get that business that you want. So, more on that later. I'll send the video out. Really excited, and I'll speak to you really soon. Okay, guys, cheers.